when people think of content marketing, it's easy to just think of it as this inbound thing, right? So I post on LinkedIn, somebody sees it on LinkedIn that I've never met before, right? And then they find me through that. That's great, or through the podcast. But another thing that content marketing is very useful for, very important, especially with coaching, consulting, and training, where it's all about credibility. It's all about, what you're bringing, right? Who you are. Is that people that might find you through a referral, right? They didn't even know you existed on a podcast, but now they go to your website or they go to your LinkedIn and they start scrolling and seeing, checking you out. And just the fact that you have a podcast, just the fact that you've been posting on LinkedIn might be the thing that makes them go, yeah, okay, they're legit. I could see whatever it is. They might not even read it, right? Have you
It's
ever
a
seen that?
credibility tag.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that yourself?
Yes. I did have a conversation with somebody recently, um, who I met at a restaurant. And I was sitting down riffing with a colleague, and she walked by, and then she came back and asked for a business card. So that was great. That was outside of LinkedIn. So networking does happen outside of the big blue and white box there. Um, and she came back, and we were having the Zoom call, and she was asking questions, and she was giving me her, her reason for reaching out or whatever. And she went to the website and she says, "Oh, and I see that you talk about X, Y, and Z." So there was something specific that spoke to her. But a lot of times they're not reading all of that. They're looking to see if you have a credibility card.
And especially with the LinkedIn or the social part, is that social proof, right? So I
Yeah,
not to get into vanity metrics, but there is it's compelling if somebody sees that you have a lot of followers. It just is, right? We're just
yeah,
wired for that. So just keep
yeah,
that in mind for people listening. It's like it's not necessarily that you're gonna always get inbound leads from it. It's just the fact that you have this kind of library of content that just only builds your own credibility.